I think it's easy to see that in those days, Metallica brought a kind of physicality to rock and roll. Let's say the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, you know, and all that inspired some of the British rock music that then developed after that.
This fucking therapist is there? Why is the therapist there?
Lars's dad doesn't need any therapy. He has a fucking Viking beard and he can take down any animal with his bare hands.
Okay, let's bring the group therapist to a single session.
He had a very good vision at the time of where he saw that particular, you know, the metal music going, because he could see it with European ears and eyes, maybe.
You know, don't you feel that it's great for you to have your father's perspective on who you are and what you're doing?
By the way, the body language, whether this is clever editing or not, the body language is completely telling of their relationship and how they feel.
Nobody wants to be there who's on camera right now.
No one's looking at each other's eyes. They're hidden by glasses and they're looking down, and whatever else they can be doing, they're doing aside from just looking at each other and you know, genuinely.
They're supposed to be having a three-way conversation right now. How many ways are they conversating?
To the ground.
Is this between the therapist and Lars's dad, or Lars's dad and Lars, or the ground, and some douchebag?
What would you say in private?
To who?
To anybody, without him here. Say it. I mean, what would it be?
Well, I mean, I've already said it to you countless times.
Well, have you said it to him?
What's his dad doing right now? What could he possibly be doing that's more important than talking and looking at his son while his son is getting even more awkward, talking about how much his acceptance means to him?
He's being Scandinavian. He's like, I don't give a fuck about America or Americans or therapists or anything. I had to fight polar bears in order to raise this child in Skanka Blinky Blank. And, you know, everything else is gravy. So just like, you know, what's up with this grass?
Shout out Skanka Blinky Blank.
What is it?
Some way, some of the
to me, that's
fear of status quo comes a little bit from this direction.
Got to stretch right now.
I mean, there's nothing worse than when I have to go to him and play the new record and know there's something on there that sucks, and he can see right through that in 2.5 seconds flat.
Yeah, bring up the clip because that's about to happen.
Great editing. Here it comes. That's how the majority of people look at our footage. Like,
this is everyone looking at our thumbnails.
Lars has too much going on with his father, too much wanting of that kind of acceptance. Right. And James wants nothing but that. He needs it. He craves it from somewhere. And when he doesn't get it, it's immediate rejection. Meanwhile, Lars, who's this big fat loudmouth and has no problem arguing with everyone under the sun, will sit there and take this from his dad because he's used to that intrusion. This guy's a multi-millionaire success.
Yeah. Right.
Who cares what daddy thinks?
If you said, if you were our advisor, what would you say? Then I would say, delete that.
Holy shit.
I don't know for you guys.
Thanks, Dad.
2-word review. Shit sandwich.
We're going on
3 months.
We're exploring ourselves individually. We're
Kodama in the house.
Exploring our relationships. And we really need to get together, talk about this, act like the band exists because it does exist. And if we don't do that, then we are the co-producers of the process slipping off the planet.
There's a bit of a shit sandwich, though.
Shit sandwich.
The unraveling of a band. And then there were 2.
So, a good friend of mine phoned me. And he knew where James was.
Really?
Yeah. He couldn't even imagine James doing anything for 6 months.
I'm prepared for the worst.
Or not knowing when that time will come is very, very uncomfortable.
I hope that at some point he will come back and try and finish the making of this record.
That is the eye of those are the eyes of a guy who's made a lot of money and who is now doing stuff for passion and does not feel any passion right now.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
At the very back of that crowd, there's still people for miles.
Yeah, all those things in the background are the giant what is that, just audio? Is that just audio in the back? Because they don't have video?
Audio and a screen.
And it's all of those. That's how far away they look. They look tiny.
The back of the crowd is those buildings back there. That's how far the crowd goes. What?
Let's go talk about this in therapy. Like,
I can remember from the Dave Mustaine days. I mean, when him and Dave Mustaine, these guys, they started like right away with their big, chests beating and their mannerisms, and the whole thing was very much about this kind of like macho, and it was just like I couldn't deal with that stuff. And I mean, looking back on, was that 18, 19 years ago? I mean, I just felt so alienated because it was just so far removed from the upbringing that I come from.
Well, here's to you, my friends.
But then at the same time, I'm starting to realizing now that the sort of depressive things that show up as a result of the alcohol and stuff like that, it was just very difficult for him to communicate from the heart.
Again, that's a very, that's spoken from someone that hasn't experienced serious trauma in childhood or anything, because he's he's looking at the...
He doesn't get it.
No, he's looking at the side effects. He's looking at the things that come from that, not like, all he had to do was stop drinking. Oh, he just wanted to be macho. It's like, you don't understand any of this shit.
Why don't you get half of the earth to stop drinking, and maybe that'll solve everything, right, Lars?
I think maybe that's as far as his thinking will allow him to reach. But empathy-wise, alcohol is just a subset. It's a derivative of the pain and the hurt and all that. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on the planet anymore if he didn't have any of that stuff.
Now this is the fun part, man.
I want to help him. I want to be there for him, and I want to do the best I can to make him the best person that he can be. So I don't know how the fuck it's going to play
Because
out.
I make so much money with him.
Buy Disneyland.
Yeah.
See, I think it's going to work. I think if you do that, it'll work good.
Whether it's good or bad, they sort themselves out.
I watched people around the world say what a great guitar player Kirk is.
That's Kirk's rock.
Oh, that's his mountain range. All right, now let's get into what happens when you don't have therapy and you close your mind to the idea that you are fallible and that you're responsible for at least 50% of everything that happens in your life past childhood.
What do you mean I need therapy?
Oh, I like his singing. You guys. All right, let's move on.
And what a piece of shit I am, and that I got kicked out of Metallica, and that I wasn't good enough for them, and that I was a loser, and I've had to deal with that for almost 20 years.
Have you dealt with it though?
Only 15 million albums,
I haven't sold 15 albums. And I've been doing music for 40 years.
Yeah, but man, I can't own stallions, black stallions.
Kurt has 10 stallions, and I only have 2.
Lars, it's been hard to watch everything that you guys do and you touch turn to gold, and everything I do fucking backfire. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that they would consider my backfire a complete success.
Yes, you crazy asshole. I love that Countdown to
Such a
Extinction
crazy asshole.
was one of my favorite albums. I broke the tape listening to it so much. I love that album. And he's like, it backfired. Hey, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Backfire.
I'm showing the picture of me again. This is what I think of you. All right, let's keep moving.
That's gold. That should be your profile picture on all your socials.
I've been going through 13, 14 years. I've never had a chance to be able to tell you without talking to Lars, the guy in Metallica. Never talked to my little Danish friend again. You know?
Yeah.
I remember the day you and I talked about digging a hole in fucking dirt and smoking hash through the ground. That to me is the stuff that's like, you know, and we've never had very many moments like that.
Do I feel some guilt? Yes, I do. But at the same time, it's difficult for me to comprehend that the only thing that you feel when you look back on the last 20 years is rooted in the Metallica thing.
Okay. Have you ever thought what I've been through?
I think I've had an awareness of the pain I caused you.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
Do you have any idea
of what I put you through?
No. What I went through. I mean, people hate me because of you. You know, I walk down the street and I hear some piece of shit say Metallica at me, and they do that to taunt me. I mean, when I would hear Metallica on the radio, I would be like, God, I have to turn this off because I just keep thinking, I fucked up. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Yeah, you should have been in therapy a long time ago, and you wouldn't have been waiting for this day at all.
I just, you know, so when I say, like, you know, take the look at, I'm not saying anyone's better or worse. What I'm saying is look at the difference between like a James Hetfield, who obviously has a lot of problems personally and had them in his childhood, and then with all this, and now look at Dave Mustaine, who's had a bit of the success that the other guys have had, and he's still holding a grudge. I don't want to hang out with this guy.
No.
I don't want to talk with him. I just want to hear his music. The other guys, maybe we could chill. Maybe I could learn some stuff because they've rounded themselves out. This dude, maybe if I have time, maybe if there's time, I'll hang out with
maybe if there's time. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Dave, what do you think about that new Ferrari they just released? It'd be a lot cooler if I could afford it because I got kicked out of Metallica in 1983, and now I can only afford the Maserati. Shut up, Dave. Get away from me.
Like, anyone who's yelling at him, like, hey, you're a loser, which if that were to happen, it's only because they're trolls. Like, people are trolls. There are trolls out there. But if someone did that, I would laugh my ass off. If someone came up to us and was like, hey, Jim and them are better than you guys at Corey shit, I would laugh that they wasted their energy to yell something at me.
Completely. Anyone who does Jim and them comments in our thing, I completely ignore. I have no desire to compete or absorb. I've never watched a single minute. I never watched more than 2 single minutes of it.
It's not what I want out of my life. Like, this is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, we're not in a competition with them. We're not trying to seek their same audience. We're trying to do what we like, and that's what we do.
No, and they're the Metallica. And we're not, and
they kind of are.
That's cool, dude. Do your thing.
We're the Megadeth of Corey Feldman. That's awesome.
What's up with the youth? Yeah.
We got to do
anyway,
another Corey video. I need more money.
We need money. We're starving. So that's how we look when we
starving. You fat guys are like, we need pizza.
Be grateful for what you have in life. You could still be a crazy successful whatever you want and have a lot of money and still look like this 30 years later.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
You know, and by no means is it done because somebody else very important is not here.
Right.
He's not satisfied. He wants capitulation.
Cliff Burton? Yeah, he's not gonna be there. He's dead.
Jesus Christ. He wants everyone to capitulate and say sorry and for his mistake. And it's like, this is people have lived and died since this happened. It's over, man.
Yeah.
It's
I've
beyond.
looked at the clip of when Metal Up Your Ass came out, and they were on MTV the first time they're getting interviewed, and they're talking basically to James and Lars, and they're like, yeah, this new album and blah, blah, blah. And then Dave Mustaine grabs the mic and says, yeah, it's called Metal Up Your Ass. And James looked at him like, fuck, Dave, stop. And you
I
can
saw
just
that
tell
too.
that he was unhinged all the time. And like, yeah, you had some pretty good guitar riffs and you turned it into 15 million albums, but I don't want to hang out with you, dude.
You know what? You need to go to AA. Yeah. I'd give anything for that chance.
All right.
Is there any last words you want to say?
Yeah, I'm James Hetfield. I'm a 20-year-old rising star, and here's the clip.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a 20-year-old rising star, and I'm gonna say to my friend, I really think you should take a break from the band and go into Alcoholics Anonymous because it's really gonna help you. While I'm drinking and doing cocaine.
Yeah, you're just
It's like I'm drinking and doing cocaine, and you're the worst person in the world.
Everybody out there?
Metal up your ass!
Okay, thank you. This is Donna Davis, and this is Metallica.
They're like, we're never using that. Thank you.
Right.
This is like a pretty bitchin' club to play at first fucking gig.
Yeah.
How you guys?
Oh, I've been there. Bimbo's 365. I saw. I think I played there once, but I also saw a comedy show there once. It was great. That's in North Beach by the Transamerica building.
I'm fucking unbelievable. It's definitely. I think what it comes down to. Can I say that? Yeah, you can say whatever you. Great. That's fucking unbelievable.
Playing with this new band in front of, like 20 drunks down at some bar or something, and now I guess to my own ignorance or something, I guess that's what I wanted it to be. So now I'm realizing that supposedly it's a little more of a big deal than that.
Yeah, put a bigger qualifier in front of it, Lars. Supposedly it's in a bigger room. And it's like, yeah, it's at fucking Bimbo's. That's a really nice room.
Oh, okay.
Put Echo Brain in your Spotify tomorrow and listen to a couple songs.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Awesome.
Great to meet you.
Where's Jack?
Hello, Echo Brain guitarist. I can buy you and your whole family.
I'm aware of that.
With the tax, not even with my fortune, with the tax on my fortune.
One of the dividends on one of the things that I bought,
right.
Dude, I think I think you already fucking bailed.
And he went back to
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
Go back to say hey and it's like fucking gone. Elvis has left the building. There's Zach.
I mean, the only two people in the Bay Area not working for him is me and you. Hetfield's gonna freak. Fucking hell.
This whole gig has brought all this on.
Yes, it has.
You really
It's
want
made me
to come
feel
clean.
made me feel like such a loser. I mean, I can't hold my band together. I start records, I don't finish them. Ugh. Jason is the future. Metallica is the past.
Okay, settle down. You're fine.
decades more touring stadiums.
Yeah, they're on tour right now.
Right now.
Yeah, they have this thing called the Snake Pit where you pay $10,000 to be within 10 yards of Metallica.
And
it's not even like right next to them. And the stages they play are at the center of the arena, so every seat gets sold and the fucking stage rotates. It's going to be fine, buddy.
Not knowing and not hearing, that's just like, it just eats away at you.
Kurt talked to him.
I talked to James.
It's just me and you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What do you say?
He basically said that, you know, his family's the priority right now, and he needs time to work on his family before he can reach out to his other family, being us, and that he loves us, and he just needs for us to understand that he needs time. And he also went on about how difficult it was talking to you about it because he felt pressured. And, you know, he spoke about how you always need to be in control of the situation or in control of the schedule or whatever. And he said that this is a time he needs complete control of the situation. And he said, you know, all the Mark Writers and the Bob Rocks.
The longer James chooses to stay away from dealing with us, the further we drift apart. And I just feel so disrespected. That's the key thing.
Did you bring your dad in the room and have him hear your album? I mean, no, okay. You know what everyone loves when they come out of rehab and are, you know, they feel like raw nerves and stuff? More cameras in your face.
Yeah, that'll be fine. 14 months.
Wow, man. It's a long time.
I am in a very different place than I was from the Presidio. That's a huge understatement. So we just have to find that if the movie will be as intense, then to me there was a lot.
They added that slurp sound effect, by the way.
Is he drinking a beer in front of the rehab guy on the first fucking day?
They're painting a picture and they already did that slurp, regardless if it was a beer or not. Like, they're painting him as something in the edit. It's part of the storytelling.
Yeah, Carissa says, reminds me of a gym teacher. And I was thinking he looks more academic now, like he's a philosophy or, like a sociology teacher or something. He's like super cleaned up right now.
I think he's trying not to die from drinking, so he's trying stuff. Yeah.
Chris, have you ever tried to die from drinking?
No.
Then hold your tongue.
When we talk about fast food, I'm going to talk all I want.
All the time, and I guess I don't really like that feeling.
When we were in the Presidio filming you guys playing, did you feel it then too?
Yeah, it was pretty much all the time.
I mean, do you think you're in a better place now? I mean, we got to find some place that makes you feel comfortable. And the last thing we want to do is have any impede on your music, because that's more important than anything.
As the filmmaker, I would be shitting my fucking pants.
Totally.
These guys have been in pre-production and in production for what, maybe 4 years now? I mean, I don't know, but it's been a long time. Documentaries like this take a long time, not just production, not just when you're shooting, not just post-production when you're editing, the pre-production and the glad handing and the contracts and the constant meetings. So it's not like they didn't invest anything in this. So as a filmmaker, I'd be like, oh, I missed my kids' birthdays. I was, and because he doesn't want me to be there. And it's not, I wouldn't be mad at James, but I would be like, oh, I guess I'm out of a job.
Right.
One answer may be maybe there shouldn't be a film. I mean, that's the range of possibilities that we should really think about, because I mean, why do you guys want to film? Even you said you hope that the film is made. I mean,
I think it's a big question, because for me, it was really just, it came along with being in Metallica. Hey, we're going to do this. Oh, okay. That's part of this, all of this, the bigness of Metallica, and I'm kind of tired of it.
Anybody paying attention to Lars?
Right.
What he's
Lars feels dollars slipping through his fingertips right now.
I can't buy that Monet tomorrow if this happens.
I backed this movie with my own money.
Right.
You might look at it as a friend. To me, it's been a beast, and it's sucked a lot of me into it.
You were maybe the keeper of the beast at one point, because you were the champion of that entity.
And of course, you got to just find the right balance between what everybody's personal needs are. But if Metallica collectively decides to do this, then I think Metallica can make it happen.
So people have been saying in the chat, like, I'm not a fan of Lars. They have been saying they don't like Lars. In this film and certainly in other ways, I don't either. I don't find him to be personable. I don't find him to be that empathetic. I find him to be like a politician amongst people who are supposed to be friends and family. But you saw his dad and you see the way he was brought up maybe in a glimpse of that. So I don't, it's like what you said in the beginning, right? This is a marriage and you chose this dude. And so we got to deal with it head on, and dealing with it doesn't mean changing what I don't like about that person, because that's not going to happen. Yeah. So it's kind of like you got to deal with this part of this person if you want the part that is a killer drummer and that you can vibe with and play amazing music, and you don't need to say a word and you guys can go out there and crush it and just do amazing stuff. Then this asshole on the couch that's telling you, well, if I want to do it, we're going to do it, is sitting there telling you that after you get out of rehab, you're going to have to find some way through this together. I think it's stock.
What? I bet he doesn't say shit about fuck now.
See?
Yep, sounds great, James. Let's just finish the movie and finish the record.
Pretty good, doesn't it?
I don't even care anymore.
Feels like the next day.
A year later, the next day.
They're all sucking his butt. James must be a really major part of everything that happens in the band. Sure, he writes most of the lyrics and for many years wrote all of the lyrics. And there's only two things that are copyrightable in music, and it's melody and lyric. So if he's coming up with the melody and the lyric of the song, technically he owns all of Metallica's catalog.
Holy shit.
The drumming is not copyrightable. The guitar playing is not copyrightable. The bass playing is not copyrightable. Only lyrics and melody. So if he's sharing songwriting with them, that's why they're all rich.
It's like, yeah.
To do 8 hours?
No.
Buddhist guarantee? What? No, the Buddhist thing that you have that this.
Birth is pain, life is pain, death is pain. The cycle of suffering is called samsara.
Where are you with this, James?
Somewhere else.
Okay.
Where's today's thread going?
I've worn out being afraid. My endless parade of fear that I've constantly made.
My lifestyle determines my death style, a rising tide that pushes to the other side.
Kirk is a national treasure.
I don't like this process at all. I don't like doing.
I just imagine Kirk coming out with like an all like sitar and handbells album of just spirituality, and I would fucking listen to it all day.
Yeah, that's cool. But the stress of being in that room, I couldn't do this. With what they're doing right now, I would hate that. I would hate my life.
It's very difficult.
I'm born out being afraid, endless parade of fear that I've constantly made. Frantic tick, tick, tick tock, I gladly trade. So I need to know the answer where I be laid.
Wow, he's really off.
Just it doesn't work.
The great, you did one great thing.
Yeah.
You did this one syncopated thing. Do the whole verse like that.
Born out always being afraid, an endless dream of fear that I've made. Frantic tick, tick, tock, I gladly trade.
Hell yeah.
Right there. I can feel it.
It was so much better than the first run.
It's weird, you know?
No, but the second time you felt really comfortable with it.
Right. Oh, by the way, it's 3:45. I gotta get rolling, guys. Sorry.
He's running past the city that he bought.
Yeah, that's the like oh shit, what's that called? Crissy Field. It's where they used to land airplanes on a grass like runway in the 30s.
Oh.
It was part of one of the military bases. San Francisco was a military stronghold until the 90s. And you think, oh wow, James is just like running through this part of the park. It's crazy. When I was in my furniture delivery truck, I pulled up to a stoplight and James Hetfield and his wife just walked in front of my truck. Like he just walks around San Francisco. And I it took everything for me not to be an asshole and like roll down the window and be like, "Hey James, how you doing?"
I feel like the bad guy saying, I gotta go because it's 4 o'clock. If we all know, and we all do know, that 4 o'clock is kind of the stop time, and I don't know, then I won't feel like the heel here saying, I gotta go eat dinner with my kids, you know. Because I have a feeling, you know, I'm gonna walk out of here and you guys are gonna go in there and listen to this stuff, and it's like, that's not right.
That's not. I mean, if I want to listen to it, I go in and listen to it. But we should at least listen to it. Stop early.
Right, but I know you'll sit there and start talking with Bob. Maybe Bob doesn't want to sit in there. And when I'm gone, things get talked about and then decisions are made. And I feel I walk into something that's already kind of decided and it's a total uphill battle for me a lot of times. I don't like that feeling.
Well, that's like just like the last 15 years.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, let's talk about this tomorrow then. Right. Or do you want to take time out?
That was the very, very nice way of Kirk saying, "Hey, fuck you too, buddy."
Right. Oh, so you don't like that, and yet you've been doing that to me for 15 years.
That's his equivalent of like an uppercut right there.
Right. Or you can.
How about if we just save up the tension? Seriously, I mean, it's okay because it's good. Tension produces results.
It's you can be millionaires. You can be the most successful anything ever in all time, and you will fall back into who you are because that's all you are.
That's right. That's why millionaires aren't happy, because no matter how much money you have, you're still you.
And he must have seen his parents slam doors like that, or he slammed doors like that when he was a kid, and it's right back to that attitude.
Every hinge in James Hetfield's house is unhinged.
Pizza Slur says babality. Lars too. He's being a total shithead too. Oh my God.
God, that engine sounds amazing.
I don't see a helmet.
How much do you think that motorcycle is?
It could be made of gold for all I know.
It probably is.
50,000, 100,000? I don't know.
More than 100.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And not wearing a helmet is a ticket that he can afford. Skip.
It's a total rebirth for me, looking at life in a whole new way.
Good luck, man. It's,
all the other drinking and all the other junk that I was stuck in. It was so predictable, so boring. I'm out there looking for excitement, and all this stuff, the results are the same, man. I wake up the next day somewhere in some bed. I don't know who this person is next to me, and I'm drunk, completely hungover, and have a show to do. And the result is the same. When life now is pretty exciting. You don't know what's going to happen when you're kind of clear and here and in the now, in the moment.
I woke up from years of alcoholism to being a millionaire with a wonderful family and a successful business. I think I'm going to be all right.
But look, at some point, the only reason why I don't immediately jump in and joke about it too is because when I look at that guy's eyes, I don't envy his life.
No,
I don't envy.
No.
I see a hurt and rage and confusion, and I
have all those things. How come I'm not rich?
I wouldn't want to be him.
I get fucking pizza money.
All right.
The jazz band I play in August, I have to pay $65 to be in it.
I felt like it was an agreement. We're going to work from 12 to 4.
Oh my God.
And then we would not work.
Well, if Lars and I listen to something or go through the Presidio stuff, it's not because we want to do something behind your back. It's for you. Right. And basically what I heard is, no, I can't do that.
What is that?
I don't know, my mind, it gets lopsided. The more it goes in a different direction, the harder it is. The harder it is to get that back.
What is it you have to get back?
This is why Back to the Sofa is so great, because Chris comes over and he does the recording, and then he takes the footage, and then I click on YouTube 5,000 times a day to see if a video's. He doesn't text me and say, "Hey, Kyle, I'm about to put the video up," and blah blah blah. I'll just click on YouTube, and it'll be like 1 hour ago, blah blah blah, and that works perfectly. If I was James, I'd be like, "You need to embrace this, dude. If your name is in all the correct parts of the contract, just let them do it. If you want to change it for the next record, then change it for the next record. But you're in this 4-hour block, and you're not all the way checked in. Just let them." But he can't.
I want you guys to remember this is what Kyle sees because his screen froze. So this is all he sees. I'm showing them pictures. And that would be my response to any notes. It's some kind of sofa, like you said.
Some kind of sofa. We should do some kind of sofa with a therapist and all that shit.
That would be funny.
Kyle, how do you feel about it when Chris puts up a video that he worked really hard on his own time and you did absolutely fucking nothing about it? Well, I feel great about it.
Get up and slam the door.
He's a really talented editor, and I'm glad that I'm friends with him. They'll be like, the therapist will be like, I don't get what the problem is. Why am I here?
We just like wasting money.
We spent all our pizza money on therapy.
I just think you're so fucking self-absorbed. And what makes it worse is that you always talk about me. You use the word control and manipulation a lot. I think you control on purpose, and I think you control inadvertently. I think you control by the rules you always set. I think you control by how you always judge people. I think you control by your absence.
He's talking about his daddy, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but he's not talking about James for the most part. He's talking about his fucking dad.
Yeah.
Hello.
Scandinavian parents aren't known to be like super touchy-feely. If you've ever watched Metalocalypse, the episodes where they have the Scandinavian guy's parents, they're all just fucking monstrous. They're just they have hoods and black eyes. They're just like. Argh.
All right, let's get back to Projection 101.
I think you control all this even when you're not here.
Daddy.
Father, help me.
And the program, I don't understand all this stuff. Okay, I realize now that I barely knew you before. And all these rules and all this shit, man. This is a fucking rock and roll band. I don't want fucking rules. I understand that you need to leave at 4. I respect it. But don't tell me I can't sit and listen to something with Bob at 4:15 if I want to. What the fuck is that? I don't want to end up like Jason, okay? I don't want to be pushed away. I don't want it to happen twice. Let's do it, and let's fucking do it full on, or let's not do it at all.
By the way, that sounded so manipulative. That doesn't sound constructive at all. That doesn't sound like coming from a real place.
Lars needs therapy too, but we're focused on James here.
Yeah, Lars is a lost cause. Don't worry about him.
Fuck. See? Fuck. Fuck! Fuck!
Yeah, let's have some fun now. That's cool. They did this a lot, or did this.
This is the worst part of your day.
Fuck, what are you talking about?
Meeting assholes. My children were conceived to your music. It's like, oh, God.
Not. I would think that this would be kind of fulfilling. Like, it's cool. These are the. No?
Yeah, when you're new at it, but after you've done it for a while, it gets old. It got old for me, and no one's ever heard of my band.
We're not anywhere near getting any issues resolved.
Well, let's get them. That's what we're here to do.
I don't know. I guess the playing part, being in the room, and then mainly being in the room with Lars, playing music together. I guess I had higher expectations, and I don't know. Maybe I'm disappointed in myself, maybe, I don't know.
Want to talk about that? I mean, what does that mean?
I'm not enjoying being in the room with you playing.
God, this has got to be so hard. Their friend Cliff Burton died playing this music. Like the bus rolled over, he fell out the window, and the bus crushed him.
Right.
And these are his parts that they're auditioning people for. And of course,
man.
it doesn't seem like they processed anything else, and they haven't processed that either. And they're just here doing this.
Like and subscribe.
Pizza Slur says, it's a pretty good day. Pizza, fuck off. That's funny.
You are not having any fun. Let it be known to you that I'm certainly not having a lot of fun either. But I am not interested in playing music with you if you're not happy in there. I just don't want to become a fucking parody. Okay, so if you're not happy playing music with me, known it.
So you can barely see him, but the guy on the right side there is named Crazy Cabby, Lee Morozak. So he's dead now, but he was on the Howard Stern show. He was on K-Rock, and he would be a DJ during some other, or like a AM shift. But he became known on the Stern show, and at this time, I think this was about the time where he did a fight with Stuttering John, and they made like $100,000 or something like each.
Oh.
And he didn't pay taxes on it. And then he proudly said he doesn't pay taxes to the government. And then the federal government was taking his ass to jail for a year because of this. And he was like, man, I don't know what's going on. I was listening to Metallica's new music, and then, 6 months later, now I'm going to jail. And like, that's random moment.
Do you know how many thousands of people can utter that sentence honestly? I was listening to Metallica, and then 6 months later, I was going to jail.
Dude, I forgot how much complaining there was.
Yeah, they hired the giant Samoan-looking guy.
For a second.
End of the bass auditions.
Oh, they talk about Cliff. Napster.
Ugh.
In jail getting gang raped.
Wow.
Napster, bad.
Wow, Flash animation.
Let's get to when they get something else going on here. Just for the record, by the way, all the music that they play in most of this documentary, I didn't like at all.
No, I did not like it either.
Like at all. So I'm glad that they can find like, a consensus and peace and calm and everything, and that they're happy with their or they're content with their product. It's just not. It's not for me.
Right. Who said? Kodama said, I saw Suicidal Tendencies when Robert Trujillo was still playing with them, and then he played with Ozzy, and then he played with Metallica. So yeah, super talented guy, and he looks great on stage. Great for him.
Let's keep moving. I gotta use the bathroom.
Next majority right here. Some great.
I forget how long this documentary is.
$680,000 and selling at 5.
This is where he buys $1 kajillion worth of stuff.
I think he sold one of his paintings.
Oh. And like when this guy got hired, I remember thinking like, oh, Metallica's always been, no offense, it's always been white guys. Like this is kind of,
except for Kirk,
it's always been white guys. And like, I just don't know how, it's not, I'm not saying he doesn't fit. What I'm saying is it's different. And meanwhile, he's been with the band, longer than all the other guys now.
Literally.
Yeah. So he's more Metallica. They had this, MTV or somebody had this, like, I think it's in the documentary. It was like this celebration of Metallica, and they were like, you're all legends. And they have him there, and he just got hired in the band. So it was like, oh, I don't really know about that.
I know.
But this guy shreds like crazy.
Yeah, he's great.
There's things that I miss, and I'm kind of sad that it couldn't work out and things, like that. But there's way
Oh, did Jason Newsted play for Ozzy?
I guess so. For some time, it said that.
Wow.
way more days and even hours that go by, and I'm reminded, dude, all right, you did the right thing. You did the right thing for yourself.
Yeah, remember this guy's trapped with the madness, by the way, of James and Lars. He's married in.
I've been thinking about our talk about, you and us and our future and all of that stuff. And
your Cosby sweater.
Heard that you guys were moving here and all of that. That brought up a lot of fear around, wow, what is Phil's perception of, his, longevity with Metallica? That scared me a little bit.
I appreciate that. If it scared you and that's part of the issue going forward, then let me say we have.
I'm sorry, I know we want to get through this. Rex Kramer 24 said this, I think when you were away for a second. He said there's a Deliverance poster in the background that's spelled wrong, and I was like, remind me later. And I like, you know what I mean? Like if we have time, then he just screams out, there's a misspelled Deliverance poster in the background. He was waiting for that this whole time.
Yep.
Anyway.
And I think they're also the person that's been like suggesting covers that Metallica should do, and it was like ABBA and like Charlie Daniels. And
that's good. Glad we were talking about therapy seriously for a while.
I haven't decided we're moving here. I've tried to make it clear that.
All right, they fired this guy.
Yeah, the therapist thought he was in the band and moved to the Bay Area to be with the band constantly, and James was like, I hope you haven't put down a down payment.
Yeah.
Once the record's finished, you're out of here.
No more sleeping on gold bullion.
That's more people than any of us have ever even walked by.
Never. Not even.
Let alone met or knew or... Only 30 countries, man. So disappointing.
All right. So that was Some Kind of Monster. And
everything turned out all right.
Almost 3.5 hours watching this with you guys. So
let's
I'm
do that
tired
again
of
real
sitting
soon.
on my butt. But yeah, so they still continue to tour. They still have kept the relationships going. There's no need for them to tour. There's no need for them to make any more music, and they do it because that's what they do, and maybe they'll do it till they die because that's who they are.
Yeah. Well, eventually they'll turn into some sleepy band that plays the casinos, but maybe they'll die first.
It's been a journey. This is quite a... Rex says this wasn't Saved by the Bell good, but it was decent. All I got to say is metal up your ass.
We'll have to do John Denver next time for the country fans.
I think so. So if you guys like our content, if you like what we're about, I'm so tired. I don't even want to. Who cares?
Just don't do a wrap up. I'll give you $2 to just fucking cut the video.